Om Sadashivasamarampham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Nidaya Hridi Vishveshwam Vidaya Guru Vandanam Balanam Sukhabodaya Kriyate Tarka samgraha. So we are seeing the last bit of it. Any questions, clarifications before I go ahead? Yeah. Okay. Okay, Sakshatkare, Sati, all that we saw. Dharma, Dharmayo, Bhave, Janma, Bhava, all that we saw.
We completed, no?
Yeah. Little bit is left, no? Last 2-3 lines are left, yeah. He says, Jnanam eva moksha sadhanam. This is accepted, In fact, I quoted this verse also last time, no? Kurte Ganga Sagara Gamanam. All that. Therefore, Jnana Moksha Sadhanam. All that we saw, yeah. Okay. Then he is quoting the Shastra for it, okay? Tamema viditva atimrutyameti nanya pantha vidyate ayanaya. Tameva viditva tam atmanam tam brahmatmanam tam ishvaram viditva. Okay. Ati mrityu meti. He goes beyond death, beyond the hold of time and space. Okay. Nanya pantha vidyate ayanaya. There is no other marga for it. Therefore, even Tarkikas to an extent recognize that this Bhakti Marga, Jnana Marga, etc. is not there. Jnanameva tu moksha. Everything else is a lifestyle. Your sadhana for getting your mind ready. Bhakti can be a sadhana. Bhakti meaning acts of bhakti. A lifestyle where a lot of bhakti, puja, part, this, that, etc. is involved. Karma Yoga Buddhi, great. Jnanam, lot of vichara happening. You are handling your mind entirely by this. Okay? Hatha Yoga, you are capturing your mind through the body and mind. Yeah. That's why Hatha Yogis, especially if you are undergoing warrior training, you can become great masteries of the mind. Yeah. Simple. You are supposed to be centered and let the energy flow. Okay? And you are standing. So the sensei will come and push you from the back. But you are centered. But are you centered with your physical strength or with the energy? Suddenly he'll remove the pressure. If you go back, you are using your physical body, not centered through energy. Similarly, from the front, he'll push your tantine inside, your stomach, nabhi inside. You are centered. Sudden release, not centered. So that way, a martial artist is far more centered than a student of Vedanta is. Unless you want this type of training, then I can give it to you all once the ashram and all comes up. Okay, yeah. Because you need to be in one place for some time continuously. Yeah. So that type of centering is entirely a different game. But that is Hatha Yoga. That's part of Hatha Yoga. Yeah. By the way, in the camp we are going to get a couple of good yoga teachers, okay? One is Nirmala and there is another student of mine from Europe who has attended my classes in the yoga festival coming for the camp. I think Nirmala will know her. Sandra? She's now based in Turkey. So she's coming from Turkey to the class. Huh? Anusha will not be able to make it for this camp. Her grandmother, etc. is into a problem. Yeah. Okay. Therefore, all these are meant for mastery of the mind. That is to an extent recognized. Yeah, you Sundar, you have it.
This point of Nanya Pantha Ayana Vidyate
Yeah.
comes in various
Yeah.
Sutta,
Yeah.
which almost
Yeah.
chant.
Yeah.
Is there no conflict? Because whenever I hear that,
Yeah.
I say it from this point of view, there is nothing more to,
Yeah.
there is no other path or nothing
Yeah.
more to know.
Yeah.
Uh, when it's chanted by the same Vishta Advaita, but they orient
Yeah.
themselves for karma.
That's exactly what he's also doing, no? He is also interpreting it as jnanam, as the jnanam of Tarka.
So they also interpret jnana as
Whatever there, yeah. See, the Upanishadic verse is the same in all the darshanas. The question was connecting darshan. What is taken as jnana? Because Dvaita schools are there, Advaita schools are there, and Vishishta Advaita schools in Vedanta itself. Then there are some 6 other darshanas, 15 different schools recognized and answered. So the question is, how are you going to interpret it? The question always comes in, how are you going to interpret what you mean as jnanam? Sankhya will take Purusha Prakriti Veda jnanam. That's why yoga is all about going into samadhi, because Purusha and Prakriti are completely different, following Sankhya. So each person will interpret that jnanam according to their dialectics. Then the question will be, if moksha is to be limitless, take an interpretation that is talking about Atma is limitless. Because moksha is supposed to be limitless. Phalam is supposed to be limitless. Then the Atma is to be limitless. Therefore, follow that interpretation. There's a simple thumb rule then. Yeah. Simple thumb rule.
That is possible only when moksha is clear to one, because if moksha is not clear to one,
Exactly.
so then
You will get waylaid. Correct.
so how does because then everybody will come to Vedanta if the idea of moksha is
Ishwaranugrahena eva durlabam trayamevetat. Okay. Ishwaranugrahetukam. 3 things are very difficult to get. Gained only by the grace of God. What is that? Manushyatvam, mumukshutvam, mahapurusha samashraya. Manushyatvam, human birth. Mumukshutvam, the desire for moksha. Then finding a mahapurusha. Now the problem is, every person will quote this verse also. This is sent by Shankara and Viveka Chudamani. But others will also quote the same thing. So that's why Deva Anugraha Hetukam is necessary. That's why Vedanta is always presented along with Ishvara. Why? You worship the Lord and ask for knowledge. God's grace, you will come to the right path. By Bhagavan's grace, by Ishvara's grace, you will come to the right teaching. Even if you started here, there, went here and there, etc. Yeah.
But Swamiji, all these Vishishta,
Yeah.
they are all great bhaktas.
Yeah.
They haven't come to
Correct. Like I recently met the Mathadipati of Kuki Subramanya Math. Now they are Dvaitins, the Dvaita Sampradaya. As Hindus we are the same, na? We got along fabulously. See, I had seen him once or twice before, but this time I met him. I think Swami has put up something on Facebook. Yeah. See, it's a big thing in the sense. See, I went to meet him on last Monday. Okay. I went to meet him. So, they told him who I am, what I am, and he had seen me in the Acharya Sabha. Though we are only conveners, we are not the main people. So I went just to pay my respect. I didn't think I'll be going to meet him. Ravindra, but the astrologer, he said, no, please come and meet the Swami. I was not prepared to go and meet a Swami, in the sense, I was empty-handed. Luckily, my wallet had some money, so I put it in this and offered it to him. Because when you go to meet a Mahamandaleshwar, etc., you take something, it's natural. Even though I am a Swami myself. Yes, he's a Mahamandaleshwar, Mathadipati. So I went to pay my respect. But he did more, in the sense, he presented a shawl to me, this, that, etc. Yeah. So, fine. Understandable. Why? Oh, this is giving some trouble. Okay, I may have to switch over. Let us see if it's catching it. I should always tell Sunita, when she is not there in the class, no? There's always will give trouble. Just a minute. No? Okay, now it takes some time to come on there. Hotspot, good. Achha. Connected, it is secure, it should have. But where is it? It's not even showing that the Wi-Fi is poor. Wi-Fi is full. Why is the connection not happening? Yeah, proper. Unknown error has happened. Okay, I might have to restart it. Huh? No, no, it is not showing that it is caught on this. No? Huh? No, I'm using this. Let me see. This both are Geo. This is Geo and that is also Geo. No? So let me try an alternate. Why is this coming on here? Yes, disconnect and Moto G connect. Okay. All of you can see me now? Yeah. So now we are talking about the Dvaita Sampradaya. Yes. We are talking about the Dvaita Sampradaya. Okay. So out of courtesy, you honored me, etc. Understandable. Because one Mahatma is meeting another Mahatma, so it's okay. Now, after a couple of days, Swamini came. Now in Dvaita Sampradaya, there are no women sannyasis. Correct? You have not seen any women sannyasis in your Sampradaya. Okay? Huh?
Why is that?
That's how the tradition came up. Bhakti oriented, na? So there are hardly any women sannyasis there. Now Swamini is a woman. In Advaita Sampradaya, has always been there. In Arsha Vidya, you will find many more. Okay? But apart from Arsha Vidya, is a small number. But it is there. As I was saying in the previous class, there is one of the akhadas, also purely woman akhada. Among the 13 akhadas that is there, one akhada is purely woman akhada. So, Swamini came. And the beauty of this man is he honored her also, even though it's not the normal custom in the Dvaita Sampradaya to have a woman sannyasi. But he honored her. It shows the openness of that person at an individual level. Officially, he is taking the Dvaita stand. Okay? So he has to go by the matha, this thing, that thing, whatever it is. Because he is a mathadipati, all said and done. And at the same time, as a person, he is free. And I found him so unassuming, so unassuming, very normal. Yeah. Very normal. Just like how you all find me normal. I don't have airs in the same. He was the same, even though he is a Mathadika. Yeah. So, at an individual level, you can be free of things. Official line may be different. Okay? Yeah. Now, I am not, for the larger audience, I am not saying he is an Advaitin. I am not saying that. Okay? Yeah. He may be, he may not be in his personal beliefs. I don't know. I am not saying he is. Okay? Because otherwise someone can raise an objection. I am putting this up on the YouTube. Okay? Let all this also come on the recording. Yeah. Okay? Therefore, it says, Ityadinam. Okay. Then, Jnanam cha vimili kurvan abhyasena prochet. He is quoting, okay, that by jnana karma samuchaya you will gain jnanam. Okay, you will gain jnanam by mixture of jnanam and karma. That also is negating. Okay, says nitya naimittikena kurvanaha duritakshayam abhyasas kinchit jnana ekayam kevalam labate naraha ityadinam karmanaha jnana sadhana pratipadak jnanadat karmanaha moksha sadhanatvam na sakshat. He says karmanaha moksha sadhanam by antakarna shuddhi eva natu sakshat. So he is making it very clear. Even the Tarka, this thing, he is making this very clear that if the Tarkikas believe this, that jnana karma samuchaya is not possible, jnana meva tu kaivalyam, karmana antakarna shuddhi. That's fine. Karma abhyasena. Therefore, can you see, he is very, in many ways, he is supporting the Vedantic standpoint. The Advaita Vedanta standpoint is being supported by Tarka also in many ways. Where do they go off? Okay. Where does he go off? He says here, Tasmat Padartha Tattva Jnanasya Mokshaha. Idhar gadbad karta hai. Padartha Tattva Jnanam. If you know the Tattva Jnanam of the Padartha, that becomes moksha. That means what? There are 9 realities. Sapta Padartha, therefore 7 realities will be there. Nava Dravyas. Sapta Padartha. Therefore 7, at least you will have to take 7 realities. That is Dvaita. Then where is moksha? Anirmoksha prasangaha, because finite. Atma is Kala Desha Parichinnaha. Paramatma is not. Now look at the funny point here. There are 7 padarthas. Atma is one of them. Atma Dividaha. He said that. Nityam Anityam cha. Nityam Anityam cha. Okay. Anityam Asmadadinam. Nityam Paramatmascha. Then how are you going to have moksha? Because if you are Anitya, where will moksha come on? Even if you are a finite thing but Nitya, let us say, time conditioning is not there, spatial conditioning is there. That is an impossibility actually. But let us for the argument's sake take it like that. That means what, you will be hanging around for a long time. Then you will have to say, you will be born again and again and again and again. And every lifetime you will have to gain knowledge then. Or you will have to say, you will go to another dimension and be there all the time. Because this is all Dvaita schools will come into this. You will go into some dimension and be there for a long time. But where will finitude go? Where will finitude go in that? You have a great time. After some time, the great time becomes normal, no? Look at it. Let us say, I am a middle class person. Most of us are used to a middle class lifestyle. Let us say we won 100 crore lottery. After taxation, 100 crores came into our hands. Now in India, there's huge amount of money, 100 crores. Equivalent abroad, okay? $100 million or euros or pounds. That's a lot of money anywhere. So your lifestyle can go up because you don't have to bother about saving now. The interest from that is enough to live in a much better lifestyle than what you're used to now. So now experientially, if you are not happy, you uplift you're experientially happier. How long? After a couple of years, that becomes norm for you, no? So your normal having 100 crores to your normal when you didn't have that becomes same as far as happiness is concerned. Your lifestyle may be different. पहला क्या पहला रिक्शा लेके जाता था, अभी मर्सिडीज में गा रहा है. When you get stuck on the same road, that's a different thing. In the same traffic jam. Rickshaw can pay off the character, give him $10 extra and walk away. With a Merc you can't do that. Your own Merc. True, experiential this is but that is your norm now. So when rickshaw was norm, what was your happiness? That becomes your happiness when Merc is your norm. Happiness level is the same. This has been proved research-wise by people studying lottery winners. Social scientists studying lottery winners, this has been proved. That nobody is happier after winning a lottery. In fact, it happened to another person. This thing that this man bought a lottery ticket. He spent $100 on it. His wife got really cheesed off. You spent $100 on a lottery ticket. What idiotic. He had bought it at the local bar. You go and see how you can recoup that money. Otherwise, don't come back. So he went back to the bar and told everyone, this is it. So each of you buy 1/100th of my ticket, $1 each. So he sold off that too. Because abroad you can do that. Lottery tickets also can be divided. So he did that. Now 100 people is $1. Wife said, okay, you got $99 back, $1 is okay. He won the jackpot. It was $100 million. His wife is miserable. But he says, I am very happy. Why? 100 of my friends have become millionaires now. We are having a rolling time. But his wife is miserable. Because these are all experiential. He is very happy, he is fine. After some time, what? He will get the same happiness going to that bar as he had when we didn't have that $1 million. Whether you are $1 million richer or no, you are having a couple of drinks with your buddies anyway. And it's a local bar. They are not going to sell you whiskey which is 100-year-old. Premium. It's a local bar. How much are they going to sell you? They are not going to stock a champagne which costs $10,000 a bottle. No takers for it in the local bar. That's premium. And if you drink that and drink a local Sula wine, it's almost the same, okay? It's not a difference, but no big deal. Very little difference is there, okay? Not all that great difference also. Jokes apart, okay? The idea is, if it's experiential sukha and you're going to live in a higher dimension for 100 years, permanently, after a few years, that's the norm now. So what happens to your mind is the same thing. It's the same thing, no? In the norm, that level of happiness that you had here, that level of happiness will be there. Yeah, you're not caught in traffic jams. You don't know how many people are going through generations. Now you not only have to deal with your enemy there, you have to deal with his father and his grandfather also. Problem. Therefore, none of these type of mokshas will make you free. Okay? Unless you discover yourself as limitlessness, there is no moksha. That's why this padartha jnana business, that is the biggest problem here. That padartha jnanam etc. is the moksha. Param prayojanam iti sarvam ramaniyam. Therefore, everyone can enjoy. Because param prayojanam. Not this. Okay? Padartha jnanam is not going to give you. Jnanam param prayojanam, yes. Jnanaya, little tarka, etc. will help, yes. Okay? It is like last year's Nobel Prize. 22 Nobel Prize for Physics was given to 3 scientists who conclusively proved that the world is not real. Got a Nobel Prize for that. Now there will be something unique Western model. We have been saying that for 10,000 years. What are you talking about? 10,000 years we have been saying world is not real. Not only that, we have been saying what is real also. Yeah. We have been saying what is real, what is unreal, both. So isn't science saying the same thing? No. The world view is matching to an extent. To an extent, not completely. The world view of quantum physics and the world view of Vedanta, to an extent, is matching. World view only. The mithyatvam of the Jagat. Yeah. Mithyatvam of the Jagat, that much is matching. The question of consciousness, etc., we can extrapolate from those research. They will not accept it. Because consciousness cannot be proved scientifically. Yeah. So the whole question is different. So be careful. Because there are a lot of videos online and good videos talking about this. Okay? Very good videos. Like Sunita sent me a nice video of a lady talking on this. So when she's explaining this part of it, is beautiful. The worldview part of it. She's simplified science to tremendous. Yeah, a South Indian lady. Yeah. 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 But the other part of it, she has taken a jump. Yeah, you have to notice the jump that she has taken. Yeah. So that those jumps will be there. Similarly, I said in the previous class also, Anu sent me that chat, that AI, artificial intelligence, chat box thing. A nice app based on that for interpreting the Gita. The Gita. Yeah. But it's all wrong interpretations. Anu herself accepted that. Because this is what is commonly available on the net. It just gathers it and puts it together. Nimitta matram bhava savya sachan. Be the cause for the result of their action. Take charge. Be proactive. Because nimitta is cause, no? But nimitta is also used for instrument. Contextually, you have to take nimitta contextually. So contextually, in that particular ways, nimitta matram bhava savya sachan, he is saying, I am an instrument in your hands. Be an instrument in my hands, Krishna is saying. In Ishvara's hands, you be an instrument. But why can't we take this meaning? What has he said earlier in the 2nd chapter? Ma karma phala hetur bhu. Don't take yourself as a cause of action, cause of the result. Yeah, karmani eva adhikara.
Even the same verse, 1 or 2 verses before, he says, even if you don't,
Yeah,
they would die.
exactly. Therefore, you have to see the whole thing in harmony. Artificial intelligence is not yet capable of seeing that. First, I was glad. I think, अरे यार कोई question पूछेगा ये भेज देना उन लोगों को. Ask all your questions here.
There was a big discussion on this in our Andheri class, because Prashant had said that means I'm a puppet.
Yeah.
What is it? I don't have any free will.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
Which is not true.
whole class there was like discussion.
Exactly, picks up what is there on the net. Yeah. And so for a schoolboy to write an essay, it is good. That is all. For a schoolboy, not a college student. And schoolboys also have to be careful. Why? One teacher is whacking the schoolboy. You have written an essay with 0 mistakes. Obviously, you use artificial intelligence. You cannot do it otherwise. Okay. This is even better. Okay, everything has gone out. Okay. Sarvam Ramaniyam. Iti Srimad Anna Bhatta Upadhyaya Virichitam Tarka Sangraha Sama. Okay, with that he says, we come to the fag end of the Tarka Sangraha. Yeah? Yeah.
The tattvam can't be interpreted as the one which is there everywhere.
No. The tattvam has to be interpreted in the light of what they have talked about as this thing. Yeah, that's the problem. Because what is the tattvam? According to Tarka, you have to take that. And according to Tarka, the tattvam is all the differences, padartha, etc. Yeah. Sapta padartha. So that itself brings in finitude.
So this is Padartha Tattva Jnana.
Yeah. Padartha tattva jnana. So there is where the whole issue will be. Because it will be incomplete. Finitude will not go. By knowing Tarka, your sense of finitude will not go. But yes, what is the use of it? You will get certain precision of thinking, certain precision in using your words, etc. So that has been my main reason for taking Tarka for you, just to refine your sense of logic. Lot of these ideas that are there are going to be negated in the next book I am going to take, Vedanta Paribhasha. 1 or 2 classes we will keep for summary and etc. After that we will start Vedanta Paribhasha. For all those of you who are in Bombay, Vedanta Paribhasha will be very difficult to understand online, okay? You will struggle over it. Therefore, those who are in Bombay, try to attend as much as possible, or at least a couple of classes a month you attend. Otherwise it will be very, very difficult.
Would you make a book for Vedanta Paribhasha?
Vedanta Paribhasha that's published by Ramakrishna Mission is a good book. Pick it up. Basic book, but it's a good book. Yeah. Ramakrishna Mission publication. Good book. Available online also. Amazon also has that. Yeah. Which reminds me, I have to find where my book is. Okay. He says, Kanad Nyaya Matayoho Bala Vyutpatti Siddhaye. He says Kanada and Nyaya Matam. Why is he differentiating? Kanada Matam is Vaisheshika. Nyaya Matam is Gautama. Okay? So he says both of them together. He says Matayoho Yutpatti Siddhe. Who have gained some knowledge on that. Anna Bhatena Vidusha Rachita Tarka Sangraha. Anna Bhatta, the scholar, has talked about this book. He is the one who has written this book. The Tarka Sangraha is by Anna Bhatta. Deepika is also by Anna Bhatta. Yeah, he has written both the text. Then he felt people may not understand the text. So he wrote a Deepika also. He himself wrote a Deepika on this. Okay.
What is the meaning of the word Deepika?
Something that will illuminate. So it's like some notes on it. Deepika is some notes on the whole thing. Yeah. Some notes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Vidushaha. He himself calls himself scholar, okay? Because they had all high self-esteem. If you are a scholar, you are a scholar. There is no need for hiding that fact. Iti Sri Mahopadhyaya Anna Bhatta Virisha Tarka Sangraha Samaptam. With this we come to an end of Tarka Sangraha. Okay. A big journey done, isn't it? Though in this time, he has been there for my previous session of Tarka Sangraha. There it was more difficult for people to understand. This time I simplified it. I simplified it and also gave you comparisons from science, etc. So it became easier for you all to understand this. If I'm sticking only to Tarka, it will become very more difficult. First time I did it like how I'm doing for the full-time students. So it became more difficult for you all. This time is much easier. Any questions or clarifications? Maha Upadhyaya, great teacher or a great person. It's a title given, yeah. It's a title given to the writer of the book. And he himself mentions it. Yeah. He himself mentions it. I am Maha Upadhyaya. Yeah. Why not? Was wrong in mentioning that? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's a question. It is not an arrogance or this thing. Yeah. Yeah. If you are given a title, what's wrong in using the title? Because these titles were not self-inflicted or some local government. Okay. This was given by scholars. Vidvat Sadhas gave this title. When a Vidvat Sadhas gives this title, it means a lot. Okay. Nowadays, hardly there are any Vidvat Sadhas in it. Otherwise, previously, centers of learning like Banaras and all had a Vidvat Sadhas, a group of scholars in multiple disciplines who would give these titles. Yeah. It's like someone getting Padma Shri. You can use it. Why not? What's wrong in using it? You can't say he's arrogant because he is calling himself Padma Shri, but he is. It's officially government recognized. Only one person did a issue. The title of Bharat Ratna was created by Nehru and he gave it to himself. First recipient, he gave it to himself first. Yeah. Because these are government things. Na? Yeah. He didn't give it to Gandhiji. Postmostly, he could have first given it to Gandhiji. Na? Now that would have been a great thing. First give it to Gandhiji postman. Next year give it to him. That's a great way, nice way of, that's a very nice way of doing it. So even if you're giving it to yourself, you are honoring. Yeah. I'm saying Gandhiji because it's part of the same party. Yeah. Anyway, all that apart. The idea is that there is two schools of thought. It's very difficult to live as a Kannada, as a Vaisheshika. How do you live like a Vaisheshika? You can have a scientific temper. Okay? But can you keep science as a model in your life in today's world? I will go only what has been accepted by science and peer reviews. Can you live like that? Yeah, I get some joy listening to music. Has music been scientifically validated? Is there any papers on it? Is it being peer reviewed? You can't enjoy music. You can't enjoy a walk in the park. Why? Has it been scientifically? You can't fall in love. Love has not been scientifically certified. It is being certified as a form of madness actually. All the symptoms. You can't live. You can have a scientific temper for certain things, that's all. Similarly, as a Vaisheshika, you can't live. How do you live? As a Sankhyan, how do you live? Unless you are living a life of yoga. Yeah, as yoga, you can have a yogic lifestyle. Very difficult in today's world, okay? To be completely yogic lifestyle is very difficult in today's world. But you can have it's possible. As Sankhya meaning, without yoga, no, but as a pure Sankhyan, you can't. Purushas akarta, I don't do anything all the time. Hey, mar jayega. You have to do a lot of things then. Huh? Young children, yeah. The problem.
His teacher gave him a homework.
Yeah.
Observe the family dynamics
Yeah.
during the Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
During the Thanksgiving, his father comes, come on, Sharan, let's play.
I do exactly. You'll go crazy trying to do like that. Yeah. You should see that young children. It's a great satirical piece on all these various forms of thinking. That's why I like it so much. It's satirical. It is not just simply a comedy serial. It's a satirical, this thing on people and living. Therefore, keeping that in mind, how do you live like a Sankhyan? Okay. Even as a Bauddha, because you have the sadhana and 101 rules, you can live. In what way is a Bauddha's lifestyle different from a Hindu lifestyle? You have changed some gods. You search on the net, you will get Japanese equivalent to Hindu gods. Buddhist equivalent to Hindu gods you will get. Ganesha is called something else. Devi, Saraswati is called Tara. Like this you will find. Different. Otherwise, what is the difference? If you are an Ambedkarite, it's worse off because you are only worshipping Buddha, you replace idols with Buddha idol in the temple. Okay, fine. But is anything changed? So, as all these lifestyles, very difficult to change. You don't have a lifestyle capability. As a Vedantin, you follow the Hindu lifestyle. No? Vedanta is also a lifestyle. What is the difference between Advaitin, Vishishtadvaita, Advaitin's lifestyle? Little bit more rituals, little bit less rituals.
But common people, there is no difference even otherwise.
Huh?
For common people,
Yeah.
no difference at all.
Not only common, even others.
No, politically we have some idea. No?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
But
Any, let us say you are committed.
yeah, committed. But it's a modern people of prayer. It doesn't make
Exactly.
any difference there.
Nay, look at that Mathadipati there. His lifestyle and my, how much difference is there? Little bit more social freedom, little bit less social freedom. इतना ही फर्क है ना? Yeah. So, as lifestyles, it's what is inside that matters. If what is inside that matters, then you better see that inside what you have is jnanam of something that I am limitlessness. Because as long as you take yourself as a limited being, there is no freedom for you. There is a freedom. It's finite. Finite means issues. So you need to get into the thing that of total freedom. Yeah. Otherwise not possible. Yeah. Otherwise just not feasible. Yeah. Nothing happens. Yeah. So, yeah, all those who are online will have to catch up with the recording as well because there is too much of disturbance today in the signals. Okay, that's why we are thinking of actually changing from the setup. Seriously giving it a thought. Okay, because the connections are very poor here. So, keeping all this in mind, if what is inside is important, then you might as well get the proper thing. Limitlessness is the thing. Because that's what you want. Only that will make you free. So I'm sure yesterday's Vaisheshikas are born as today's scientists. Otherwise, where is freedom again? You are caught up. Freedom is gone. Okay. So, within what we did today, is there any questions or clarification? Yeah.
So this Ishvara, Brahman, Atma, consciousness, as I understood, is the same.
Yep.
But in Vedanta Sara, there is a sense. Ishvara is the highest manifestation of Brahman.
Correct.
So I got confused. So
See.
Ishvara is also manifestation.
Ishvara is not the manifestation, the world is the manifestation. See, these are all problems because you are listening to asampradaya with teachers. Okay. I have mentioned this. What is the sampradaya? World is a manifestation. Now, with respect to the manifestation, can be the manifestation be different from Brahman? No. So, because the manifestation is dependent on the content. No? The kurta is a manifestation, can't be different from the cloth. So, keeping that in mind, when I want to say Brahman and include the manifestation, I will give it a term Ishvara. So, by one term, Ishvara, I am covering Brahman and manifestation, both. So, it is not that Ishvara and Brahman are high, Ishvara is highest manifestation of Brahman. No. Universe is a manifestation. Ishvara is a name given for that manifestation. Now, because of that, prayer is an action. Brahman is what? Pure consciousness, the truth behind the actor, the action, and the idol, the end of that action, result of that action. So, all this is Brahman. So, can you pray to Brahman? Can you pray to Brahman? Because Brahman means action. Prayer is action. Brahman is actionless now. So, whom are you praying to? Ishvara. Can you see? You are praying to Ishvara. Not because they are different. But Ishvara is the name given to Brahman with respect to manifestation. Therefore, action, etc. is taken into account. Manifestation means actions also, no? So, can you see the difference there? Difference? Non-difference. The manifestation disappeared here. It keeps disappearing today. So, can you see? Therefore, Ishvara, Brahman, everything is one and the same. Atma is the same Brahman, a name given to from the standpoint of a given mind and a given body. Same Brahman with respect to one entity, Vyashti, what we call it, is called Atma. Same Brahman. Therefore, what is the whole? But we have taken ourselves as different. Therefore, the whole knowledge is Atma is nothing but Brahman. The whole teaching is for what? Atma is nothing but Brahman. That's where the teaching comes in. Atma Brahmaiva, na aparaha. Remember? So that is where the teaching is. Why? Because I feel the difference. I think I am different. Because I think I am different, the whole thing is coming in. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. That way you can make it. Yeah. Is it because of Upadhi differences or is it because of word difference? Same thing, Samashti and Vyashti is, Samashti Upadhi is supposed to be the better Upadhi. The Vyashti Upadhi is called the lower Upadhi. Upper, lower only in that sense.
But Swamiji, if you don't lose sight of the content, the Adhisthana, then
Yeah. Adhisthana is same, the content, manifestation different. That's why Ishvara is not the manifestation, the world is a manifestation. Ishvara is a name given to it. Otherwise you will make Ishvara a manifestation, then it becomes finite. गड़बड़ हो जाएगा उधर. Yeah, there will become a lot of issues there. Yeah. So Ishvara is not the manifestation, world is a manifestation, universe is a manifestation. And with respect to the manifestation, a collective name is given called Ishvara. Because without Brahman there is no manifestation. Without cloth there is no manifestation of kurta. It's a name given. It's just a name given to it. Yeah. Ishvara is a name for Brahman with the creation. Otherwise also called Saguna Brahman. Yeah. Why are we using them? Because standpoints for reference when you are talking, when you are dealing with it. That's all. Yeah. And as I said, for prayer, etc., for karma, etc., Ishvara you are praying to. Yeah. You know, there's a funny thing. There is a guy, one of my juniors, Guru Bhais, we were staying in Haridwar that time. He came and joined us for a couple of months. And in all these temples, there is only one ashram, there is only one rule. Evening Aarti, all of you have to be there. Because daytime you will be busy, you will go for some bhiksha here, you will go for some class there, this, that, etc. You can be anywhere. But evening Aarti, all of you should be in. It's a head count, like, who's there, who's not there. Kaha gaya ye? So he says, I am not coming to the Aarti. Why? I am a Nirguna Upasaka. I gave him one whack on the back. I said, idiot. Nirguna is something to be known. It is Nyaya Vishya. As Aham, I just know it. You are not doing Nirguna Upasana. There is no Nirguna Upasana. Upasana is Saguna. So, chalo, mandir mein baith ke thoda Shiva Mahimna Stotram padta hai. Because that is the norm in that ashram. Everyone in the evening comes and sings Shiva Mahimna Stotram. Huh? Shiva Mahimna. My God, you hear the way the North Indians chanted now, so jayega. Mahimna Paramte. Please, go to sleep. It's a beautiful sutra, okay? Shiva Mahimna Sutra. Could be chanted better, anyway, that apart. So, that is why all the three terms have come up. Okay. Okay. So, good place to stop. The people who are online have struggled today. Okay. But I'll put up the video, so don't worry. Okay. Om Tat Sat. Good place to stop.